and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to PommyInOz. Hope we're all doing really well. If you are new around here, you know what to do. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and have a lot of fun. We do all sorts here: football, AFL, cricket, FIFA, and that's what we're doing today. You can become a member of the channel. These legends did. We've had a plethora of new members join us: Glenn Hawkins, Lewis, Felix, g'day to you. Legends in my book. So if you want to do that, we have a lot of fun. We sponsor things like Domaku, things like that, County Football Club. It's a nice little community to be part of in a deceitful world, isn't it? And we get to have a bit of fun. So thank you very much. If you want to do that, head on over to Pommy Sports Almanac, where you can buy things like this. Hey, look at that. You can do that as well. So please, if you want to help me out, we've got merch going up there as well this weekend. So check it out. Check it out. There's some real quirky little bits. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So this is the team then. This is how they're set up for Ken. I'm going to show you the various tactics that I use. And like I said, I really do rate these ones. So they're really have seen me right through the last couple of patches. We know that, obviously, FIFA, they do a really good job.
What bullshit.
And it's so hard to keep up with. So the first one I'll show you is the kickoff glitch. So with this one, you find, especially, I was Elite Division, got to 1908 last season.
Don't care. Just don't care anymore. Don't care.
Now we're just slowly grinding the rivals games. Still works, but you find, especially with people who have just like gone mental, they've got mum's credit card, they've got the Totti, Mbappe, Ronaldo. It's a nightmare for that kickoff glitch. So we've got pressure on heavy touch. You notice, particularly playing up the leagues, especially in weekend league, I've noticed as well, is that people, their first touch from the kickoff, so as the ball's played, is usually that right analog stick flick. It's usually one of the first 2 or 3 touches they have as they try and work their way out through the centre. This really helps in well, particularly with the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, because players are naturally there. They're all integrated, particularly with that 45 width and that 40 depth. You've really got them already there. So as soon as that heavy touch is in, they're engaged. Genuinely, their wingers aren't up at the field yet. So you're basically playing with like a 5-on-2, and it really does stop it. And then after that, we switch into the others. Offence, you really can do anything. I've just happened to have it on players 1 in the box, because I find that these here with a narrow width, it's very similar to what we're creating in our other tactics. So let's get into the actual tactics. So this is my defence one. It's under the defence hotbar. This is like my standard game plan. So I will use this probably for 70 minutes of the 90. We've got balanced defensive style. I really do think this year that balanced has been probably the best for long passages of play. You could maybe have pressure on every touch there, pressure after possession loss. I'm not personally a fan of it. Width, anywhere here, I've fiddled with. I find 67 and 47 depth for the hot spots for this. I like to play quite high. And really try and get them doing something with the ball a bit earlier than with it being back, particularly with how, even though they've been nerfed, they still, if you've got good players, they still punish you outside of the box with finesse. I do find that this works. This is old gen. A mate of mine has tested these on new gen, says it works. Sometimes I do fiddle with this and drop this down to maybe 57, dependent on how FIFA's gameplay is going. But it is what it is, isn't it? But then the offence is possession-based. Now, I want you to notice this, that balance and possession-based. This is more of, you're looking for short passes in this technique. You're looking to control the ball a lot more, particularly with the wing-backs in the 3-5-2. You're looking to control the ball, and your outlet ball is them wing-backs, is them wide players. Just your standard 6 on getting to the box. I have fiddled with 7 and 8. I've got some other tactics for that. What I find though, 6 is just that happy medium. It's not too offensive that you're going to get some melt, just L1 triangle his way through it. Genuinely, particularly in your Division 3, 2, 1, everyone just literally has an absolute fit on the right stick for skill moves. So it's not really much of an issue. This is how we set up in game. As for players with all of this, I like playing with one fast bodied striker and then one more creative. I find that Yanis Hadji is probably not the right guy for this job. Di Natale probably would be the perfect player, someone like that ilk. Georgie Hadji, as you want your cam to be really good on the ball, really quick, looking for that really injection. These are basically, I play more for fun than the meta, but if you cam Mbappe there, it's going to be mental, really is. Tavernier and Shaw as my wide players, they don't have to genuinely be good defenders, really. They don't do much defending. They're more numbers to try and just stop that cross in there. You're looking at these central players. I've got N'Golo Kante. He's more my defensive minded. Cruyff, he's kind of a box to box. He's kind of not really, if you know what I mean. Like I said,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He's probably not ideal for this situation. I have him there because I just enjoy him, and I find that he does his job, his repertoire of passes. Ruben Dias, Varane and Chalobah. Probably, I do float with probably in-game Cruyff goes to Giannis. I'm just enjoying scoring goals with Giannis. So let's get into the instructions. One of your forwards, and your standard one, stay central, get in behind, conservative interceptions and stay forward. Your other guy, you want him to drift wide. And again, though, get in behind, stay forward. Now, the reason for this is this guy's going to act as my target man. So Ronaldo here is my outlet ball, the driven pass, while the rest of the guys get into position. He's got good body work, he's good strength. Sometimes in game, these two will switch around just because of the nature of the beast. Hadji here, conservative interception, stay on the edge and free roam. He's going to be your link man. You do find that the stay on the edge for crosses, people will say, oh, but Pom, this is... I found that if you have them get into the box, when you've got possession, particularly around the opposition's area of halfway, they kill you. They absolutely kill you. In the terms of that, Hadji just marauds into the box. Suddenly, you've got 3 guys in the box and a massive hole you're trying to fill when you're working it away. And now the fact that everyone is playing like 7 in defence.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These sites is not facts. It's not facts.
It kills you. It kills you. They are narrow width. A lot of the other YouTubers don't talk about this, but that narrow width defensively for people and that they've got kind of an almost drop back is killing the game. So that kind of stops that you've always got a body. Now my wing backs come back on defence, cut inside. Now there's a caveat to this. If you are a skiller and you are a guy that or a girl that likes to go down the wings, cut back inside yourself with skill moves and stuff, have this as stay wide. But if you're not, and you're like me and you like to play a more direct, more traditional style of football, cut inside's great. The same for both of them, Tavernier and that. Genuinely, these guys get subbed off 60 minutes into the game. Simple instructions, they'll come back on defence, cut inside, get in behind, stay on the edge of the box. Now, these two have probably the most important role in all the tactics. We're going to spend a bit of time on this because the tactics don't really change in the scenarios I'm going to give you, but what you do with them stays pretty much the same. You'll just have different options. These are your outlet ball. So particularly from defensive situations, get these boys involved in the play, particularly in the defensive half. You'll find that this defends kind of like, it's kind of like a 5-4 defence in your defence, a 5-3 in defence.
Boom! 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
and it transitions really well into like kind of a 3 at the back, and then your 6 guys up the forward, and it's a really enjoyable thing. But these guys are definitely your go-to players on the outlet. You're looking for triangles here, the tiki-taka style. So quite often getting out of defence, particularly in weekend league just gone, where I got rank 3 and basically I imploded. It was late at night and I started giving wins away because I was getting ratty that people had totties. But they're really good with that area. You want to be getting your centre back to your right CDM to your right wing back, getting that triangle, and you find it draws players in and it gets them runs in behind from your central 3. So your more defensive guy, he's going to be really the stay-at-home defender. And what he does is in game, I've noticed, and this has been a thing since probably about FIFA 19, when you play 2 CDMs, you find they naturally switch with the wing backs for some reason. It seems that they gravitate towards that, particularly when the ball's there. So this guy, I've got cover wing, everything the same, stay back while attacking, cover wing. Now I'll tell you for why. You find that he naturally drops into the hole that if you're controlling, say, Hadji, or you're controlling a wing back, because genuinely people start down the wide, he's going to naturally fill that void for you and really stop that through ball through. And that's the one that kills you, that through ball from the wing. So I really like that. And then this guy here, we're going to have him cut and passing lanes, cover centre and balance attack. Now, before anyone comes at me for using Cruyff here, what I'm going to tell you here is really important. This player here is your natural type of, you dictate the run. So you're L1 running it. If you're really uncomfortable with that, you can change this to get forward. But I will give a caveat that if you do that, he is going to be grossly out of position 9 times out of 10. If you are controlling it, because with this tactic you want to be looking at 80% pass success rate. You want to be really making sure that you're not taking on difficult balls, you're taking off the easy ones. But I naturally manually do my run. But if you aren't, you can do it with get forward. One of a good friend of mine, a good friend of the channel, he's used it with get forward and he's had no issues because he feels comfortable with defending. With your midfielder, I like to put him on the right side and have my fastest, strongest midfielder defender in the centre. So you're going to have a midfielder, obviously. You could, if you're lucky and you can play the 3-5-2 for Ken, you're looking for someone like this. Chalobah's perfect because his centre-back card and his CDM card, there isn't much dramatic difference, particularly with Shadow. So he fits perfect. I have tried it with Kante. It does work as well. But I usually have him on the right side, or the side that I deem isn't as used. But he's really good. He's really shot solid. I've had no issues. All standard, stay back, normal interceptions, and sweeper keeper as usual. So then what happens is we've got a few others here. So this one here, you'll see pretty much the same, but the big things that change: fast build up, forward runs. Now I'll use this in 10-minute spurts. Usually when it's 0-0, if it's 1-1, if it's a draw or slightly behind. I use this in short intermittent spurts though. It'll be 5-10 minutes. Usually when I feel like, for 2 things. One, if I feel like the game's getting away from me or the guys had too much possession and I want to really create an impetus. Other way I'll use it is if I feel like the scripting's going against me. If I feel like they've really bogged me down, everyone stay back while attacking, I'll use that. But then what we do is we go on to this. So pretty much the thing that changes here: stay central, getting behind, stay forward, conserve it in distractions for your 2 strikers. You're looking at these guys to make them forward runs, them forward patterns, and really get in behind and really stretch the defence. Nothing changes on your Cam though. He stays the same. On this one here, again, stays the same. Come back on defence, cut inside, get in behind, stay back stay on the edge of the box. You're really looking to drive. So one big thing that changes here is you're taking a bit more of a direct game plan. R1 pass will come into it. Your threaded through ball will come into it. Again, your CDMs, not much changes. and nothing really changes. It's more these instructions here. Your 67 width, 47 depth, fast build up, forward run, 63, 9 in the box. And then I always play the 1 corner, 1 free kick. And what you're looking here is you're really looking to take the game to them. You're looking to be a little bit more proactive in your dealings with it. You can, if you want, switch this to pressure on heavy touch. I'm happy for you to do that. I personally just do the team press intermittently to conserve stamina, because it is so important this year, particularly you'll find with this tactic, the last 20 minutes of the game, you really are having a good time, particularly if you've got some good subs.
This is great banter. It really is.
Then, if I'm chasing the game, constant pressure, 83, 93 depth. We're gung-ho here. It's 1-0. Sometimes I use it when it's 1-0 and I feel like he or she's dying in the contest. 10 minutes to go. Fast build-up, direct passing, 63, 9 in the box, and then we're just going hell for leather with corners and free kicks. We don't really care at this stage. We're chasing the game. Again, you've got your stay forward instructions, getting behind, drift wide. Stay forward, free roam again, conservative instructions. Nothing really changes for these guys. We're really going energetic. On this one, we are going to stay wide. So I would advise you to stay wide and have that outlet ball, because the middle three are really going to stream through. So you want that width and that outlet ball, particularly crosses in this. If you're running a heading striker and you're good at heading, perfect here, because this is where you're just getting the ball into box and causing chaos. Again, you're back two, nothing much changes. We've given this guy a bit more aggressive in the balanced. Everything's balanced on your defensive. Your other CDM, you kind of box to box. Nothing changes here really. I wouldn't go stay forward again. Really initiate them runs. You're back three, and your goalkeeper, everything stays the same. Then we've got the seeing out one. Now this one works really well. Balanced, 39 for your width and your depth. Slow build up, posse, 38 for width. One of everything there. And this is, we're seeing the game out. So everything balanced on your strikers, false 9. You are going to become a rat here. Absolute rat. And that's what I want you to do. I hate to say it to advise anyone to do it, but you are becoming a rat here. You're going to close the game out.
It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear talking to a rat piece of shit like you. Come on, like.
Again, you'd still want a bit of an attacking option to catch them on the counter, because you'll find that they'll heavily press you in this. Hadji's your outlet ball. Nothing changes. Come back, come short. Balance, chance creation, stay on the edge. Come short, really important. You want these passing options. You want these passing options. You want these guys getting into situations to help you out and really be able to create. You're looking for triangles here. You're going to keep possession. You're more attacking CDM, cut passing lane, stay back, cover centre, everything else the normal. Nothing changes really. Stay back while attacking, everything normal for Kante. Everything for the back line stays the same as per normal. Give it a whirl. You've got to look at really having them moments in this. You've got 4 options. You can just use the standard and tweak that. What I would suggest, and I do it quite often, is I'll switch between these tactics when I am playing a certain player and then slowly edit the standards. So if the pressure on heavy touch is working when I go gung-ho or the attacking, I might start doing that and start putting that as the natural build-up. Come short with my wide men will quite often come into play as well. But please give it a whirl, give me some feedback. The kickoff glitch is a really good tactic as well to really stop you there, particularly when I've heard a lot of my mates say the same thing, I'm dominating the game. But genuinely, the takeouts of this, you're looking to keep possession, you're looking to make the high percentage passes, you're looking to work your way up the ground, really maximise that L1 run to direct the run as well, and have some fun with it. Like I say, I've tried to build a team here of players I like. I am really looking forward to try and get a bit more Rangers into it. But like I say, you are looking for them to certain types of players. If I was doing this probably a bit more hardcore, Hadji and CR7 would be my top 2. With Cruyff's can, and I'd play like that in game pretty much, probably if I was doing it properly. But I'm having a bit of fun with it. But like I say, have a look out for it. It's real good fun. Until next time, Pom out.